Being 2 weeks out from Olympia, this is the point where you have to kind of figure out, do I need to step up cardio? Do I need to do less cardio? So right now, I'm just doing about 20 minutes of fasted cardio, probably 5 days this week. So let's go. This is like a journey every single year that you push hard and you're trying to accomplish something. But every year it makes me a stronger, more competitive, more driven man. All right, now I'm unbelievably hungry, so it's time to eat breakfast. Oh, come on, boy. Let's go. Ivy, come on. One thing that I really focus on is lower carbs, so I'm not using too much insulin. So my mornings right now, getting ready for Olympia and trying to get as lean as possible, just shredded, is low carb breakfast. So just fats and protein for breakfast. After I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, I had lived a very mediocre life. I just went through the motions, and I was very content just working Monday through Thursday or Monday through Friday. I lived for the weekends, and I wasn't willing to go the extra mile to be great, and I simply just didn't have the confidence to do that. What it took was being knocked down on my butt and losing all my health, losing all my size, losing my confidence. And so when I became well and they gave me the medication I needed and told me what was wrong with me, I made a decision right then and there. I just prayed that, I have the strength to go forward and be better than I was ever before. And I haven't looked back since. One thing that helps me monitor my blood sugar is a Dexcom. I got the Dexcom installed in March before the Arnold Classic, but this gives me a reading to a sensor on my leg. Actually, I have it installed right here, and then it reads to the Dexcom, the Bluetooth monitor here, and that way if my blood sugar gets high or low, I can adjust it quicker than having to prick my finger as much. So I'm dosing my meal right now. This is what's gonna help me absorb my breakfast. There it is. My dream is to be able to help type 1 diabetics live an even better life, because a lot of them are still struggling and they just don't have the education to dose and to eat right. So that's my goal, is just help change the whole diabetes world before I die. So for breakfast today, it's typically the same thing every day, but I do egg whites, a few whole eggs. I've always got a vegetable. I've got spinach in here, but I went double vegetable for my fuel up meal. I got the broccoli and then some extra salmon. And then just for taste, because I'm just starving, where I'm doing a little bit of her turkey bacon that she likes to make. So this whole plate, I've got 70 grams of protein and 24 grams of fats. When it comes down to who wins a competition, you can look at aesthetics, you can look at size, definition, symmetry, the posing presence. I think it's more simple than that. It comes down to who wants it the most. And the person who wins Olympia will be the person who wanted it the most. So we're headed to Smart Wellness up in Plano, Texas. We're gonna measure my muscle mass in each limb and each part of my body. How symmetrical my body has been built. Going to a wellness clinic where they usually work with a high-level athlete, it's just a big blessing.
Jason's my only competitor who follows a low-carb / keto approach to training and diet. Jason's a prime example of why this works and how this works. The exceptional part about Jason as a diabetic, this really is going to add longevity to his career and his life ultimately by keeping his requirements for insulin very low, keeping his blood sugar under control, and ultimately his disease under control.
Only about 9 to 10 pounds of fat on me, that's it.
So,
for Olympia, what do you think that we'll need to get it down to? 7 or 8?
Yeah, you don't have very far to go. I think that, your numbers look good. I think you improved from last week. I think you're where you need to be. I think that 2 weeks ago, I think you were a little ahead of yourself. And I think that, you know, keep doing what you're doing. The diet works. Don't mess it up.
You know I'm gonna stay on plan. I keep it tight.
Just stay on the money. Don't experiment with anything. Don't try anything new. Just stick with the program. All right, you're there. All right.
Thank you so much. All right, so just finished the in-body composition test. So now it's time to eat meal 2 of the day. And what correlates from the test over to the food is this is how, for this Olympia prep 2015, I can accurately count my calories, my macronutrients based on a precise metabolic profile. So I'm not just eating, I'm eating exactly, it's precisely what I need to do and what I need to eat to be the best I can possibly be for Olympia. So I got my fuel up meal. I'm eating some 99 lean, some 99% lean turkey. And then I'm gonna add in some fats. We've got an organic avocado here. I'm gonna eat the whole thing. This is about 18 grams of fat, all right? And then I'm gonna wrap my turkey in one of my favorite things, some of these coconut paleo wraps. So this is just an all natural wrap. It's like little paper. And a lot of people ask me, are you paleo diet or are you not? Paleo is just a word people I think made up. I mean, no, I don't eat like a caveman, but I do believe in eating food directly, you know, straight from there. So this is just coconut that's been smashed down and pressed to make a lower carb wrap. So I'm gonna eat basically like a taco 10 days before Olympia, and I'm still eating good and loving it, so can't complain. Guys, so I'm about finished packing for my morning shoot here before Olympia. So they give me a list of stuff to bring, so I've been packing. But this is the problem, just picking them amongst all the Jordans or the custom. I'm a big Air Max fan. Love all the Jordans, you know, the retro, dead stock Jordans. I couldn't afford a lot of those shoes as a kid, so now that I'm a grown up and I got a little bit more money, you know, I like to be able to afford some of the things that I want. So I went with basically just some red Converse. These pop really well on camera. Had those for a while. I'm gonna bring these red Kobe's too, and then just some neutral colored gray Asics Gel 5 and then just some black sneakers right here. Wrap. It's only 1 o'clock. We still got a full day ahead of us, so this is how it goes whenever you're trying to be one of the top fitness models in the world, man. Change of daily focus here. There has been an announcement today that there's a new division in bodybuilding in the IFBB called Classic Bodybuilding, so which poses a very interesting thought. Me and a couple other guys being some of the bigger, more muscular people that I'll often comment and people will spectate and say that we're getting too big for physique, but there really is no size limit. So I'm gonna go home and check this announcement out on NPC News Online, and the president just announced all the requirements and all how the division we broke down. So it's very interesting. It gets me thinking, which you know, we'll see. I don't know if I need to be thinking about another division, whether or not I would do it or not, but posing has always been an interest of mine, and I've always liked to put together a routine and flex and pose along with physique posing as well. So I want to see what this division's all about and see what everyone's talking about today, because this is a huge announcement right here 10 days before Olympia. So we'll post and do classic bodybuilding, or we'll post and stick to physique. I guess you'll have to wait and find out till after Olympia. That's an old pick.
Yeah.
Only better than that now.
Finished second behind Sadiq Hadzovic. But 2 weeks out from the Olympia stage, one of the baddest men in the game is firing on all cylinders. Jason Poston will be the only one looking to give the competition a stiff arm on the Olympia stage. Perennial top 5 threat Anton Antipov.
Anton Antipov.
I want to do a front relax pose.
Yeah.
Be Anton's. I know I can do that. They don't let us flex. They let me flex, they let me pose. We might see a whole nother level of posting.
We can flex at the gym.
Let's do
Some
it.
cool pictures.
Let's go to the gym. I feel like this year is going to be the absolute most fun. I've had the most fun in this prep, and I've relaxed. I had some great food, and it's been really great having Sheena along board with me for my 3rd Olympia. The important thing for me is to always look back and see what I learned, and so this 3rd year is the most important to me because I feel like I've learned the most. You've got to have a mind-muscle connection. You need to have proper form, but you need to feel your body parts working correctly. Never just do an exercise. You need to visually and mentally think about what you're doing so that you're doing it your absolute best. It makes me happy to see improvements, and it makes me happy to see that my body is evolving every year, little bit by little bit. When you reach a point where you truly are improving everything in your life every single day, people notice. And when people notice, you're inspiring them to do great things just like you. It's not about power, it's not about respect, it's not about your ego. It's about striving to be the best you can be so that all your friends around you can see that life is better for a hardworking, driven person. I suggest waking up in the morning, telling yourself, I am strong, and today is the next chapter of my life, and every day from here I will get better at something, and there will be no steps backwards. All right, guys, so we just wrapped up a tough chest and tricep workout. Come on over, I want to show you guys what I'm about to eat post-workout. We've got orange roughy that I'm about to broil. Just put a little smoked paprika and stevia in the raw. And then afterwards, I'll put a little hunter mustard on the top, but I just broil this. Sheena's heating up one of my fuel meals. We got cod with asparagus. And then I always like to put this pizza flavored sauce. I mean, if you can't have pizza, make everything taste like pizza, right? So 11 days till I can have some pizza. Until then, it's cod flavored pizza. That's the sacrifice of trying to be Mr. Physique Olympia right there. All right, so this is where a lot of my studying and office work. You know, I never worked from home in the last year. I've been working from home, which has been really nice. It allows me to have more time to just be a better competitor, be a better spokesperson, fitness model. So this is my office. You know, I've got all my things here that I've accomplished just in the last few years, and then some things that are kind of just goofy about me, I guess you could say. Psycho Resin made me a custom tail light for my motorcycle. And as you can see here, it says Poston Strong, and it's got a bulldog there. You know, I got that because I love the bulldog breed. Sheena likes to make me great little collages of us and just some of our history. You know, going on trips, vacations, photo shoots, all sorts of things. You know, Olympia, birthdays. So she makes me cool little stuff like that. And I suggest all you cats out there that are wanting to learn. Everyone asks me like, what are the tips to success? What are the tips to creating the perfect body? How do I diet? You can get all that from reading. It's old school, it's simple. I think we all know that, but for some reason people don't want to do it. But I promise if you can, read just a book a month, you will be 10 times smarter and more prepared for situations. So got Olympia, when I went pro, all other pro wins. And then I even keep it real because I like all sports. You gotta remember, Weekend Warrior Dodgeball champs, baby. What do you know about that? This trophy right here means a lot to me because the New York Pro is probably the most prestigious show next to the Arnold Classic, and it still means a lot to me because I went up there, I did 4 shows in 6 weeks, which is really, really challenging. I did 3 shows in 3 weeks, back to back, one show, then another show, then another show. it really boosted my confidence that I could do that many shows and finish with a win and beat guys like Sadiq and Anton and Matt Acton, you know, right there in their hometown in New York. Another thing that I have to share in my little personal sanctuary slash office is a puppy kennel. And, you know, raising the pups here, this is where they sleep at night. This is Ivy right here, the girl. Come on, Ivy. And here's Oak. You guys want to come out? So they already like it in there. That's where they take their naps and they sleep at night. So Ivy is and Oak are brother and sister, and so Oak has really got a lot of size on him right now. He's turning out to be just a great pup, and then Ivy's got a lot of heart. This girl's got the most energy. I figured why not get a brother and sister, keep them together, keep them happy, and man, do they go at it. So thanks for coming to the Poston Casa. So as they say, you ain't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. So out.
Driving big cars, spending 20s and 10s, and you wanna grow up to be just like them. Smugglers, gamblers, burglars, ramblers, pickpocket peddlers, even panhandlers. And it's old school, Poston strong.
So I just got my results back. Sheena got her results back. I'm totally kicking her butt in all body composition results. I'm gonna beat Sheena at Olympia for sure. That's how you finish off triceps. So they're just burning, and you can't move them. My triceps are cooked. They're Olympia ready. That's all she wrote, folks. If you liked what you see, which I hope you did, hit that subscribe button down below. Continue to follow me on social media, Jason Poston on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, on all accounts for style, fitness, inspiration tips, and stay tuned for Olympia. Thanks for watching.
And you cannot slip. Just move on up. For peace you can find.